Oh, good evening, everyone. I hope we're working fine. YouTube, are you okay? Yep. Okay. So last time, missions. Hello, Rescoder. How are you doing? I am doing fine, thank you. Did you learn something new? In this, like, 24 hours? Save. Okay, so what I want to try is exercises, because they basically don't explain shit in the missions about coding. Because I'm kinda not new to the coding, I can understand and figure out what the hell is happening. But I'm interested in like what they do to explain coding to people, because this game is was designed as a like intro into programming and object-oriented programming specifically. And I'm interested in how they explain stuff, because in missions, how I already said, they didn't explain shit. Oh, I implemented what I wanted with StreamerBot, just giving the docs a read now and then. Yeah, docs, it's a good place to start. I hope one day we will see your extensions in the official extension library of StreamerBot. So let's try our exercises. So there is already a glitch in the interface, but okay. Kill 3 spiders with a small program. If you will take like a small program from around 80s on the stack of perforated cards, you pretty much can kill a couple of spiders with it. They're pretty hefty. You just need to see that you are hitting spider with a plane, not with a hole in the cards. I have 2/3 chat game from Pony. I fear new features a dog could break them. That's why there is so much stuff dedicated to teaching architecture and how it's called, not paradigm, but how, for fun's sake, I forgot. Design patterns, because most of the time spent on the coding right now, because like collective coding is everywhere, Git and stuff, you need to first write the understandable and maintainable code. So about Nate, too much change in changelog, and he's killing it. It's either one of two things. Either he got a really good design, and he can easily change a lot of stuff at the same time. Or just because he's working alone on it, he just knows what the hell he wrote and where, and he got just a good memory. Just I got a couple bugs in the streamer bot, which I can't explain with a good design, because there is one thing was fixed and another thing broke, which shouldn't connect to this first thing, but for some reason they broke at the same time. So I don't know, but anyway, yeah, writing this kind of application in the alone, it requires some skill. That's why basically I don't care about UI of a streamer bot, because he will either spend so much time like polishing UI and making your freaking dark mode, which you don't need because most of the time streamer bot is on the second monitor and even minimized. So it's good that he's focusing on the primer stuff like functionality, especially with a speed which Twitch breaks its own API. Only you are not a VR guy. Yeah, I don't use a VR, never actually used like home VR. I used ancestor of a VR in a museum, in a big freaking sphere where you can move. And it was like, I think 15 years ago. So okay, side quest ended. Let's kill the spiders. Okay, let's read the instruction. They teach in this game like one good thing at least. Everything starts from the reading, like documentation, what you need to do, and like objective, and so not like this. We need to kill 3 spiders. Go away. Like here's your objective. There's a procedure, stuff and stuff. I remember one time I was explaining person how to make something like a phone book, and I had to explain from the start, basically from the building block scheme, because person just couldn't wrap his head around like how to even start. But answer was simple. Are the lightning's real in your behind screen, or it's green screen? I don't have a green screen, it's just plain white wall with Christmas lights from the dollar store. I can move it if you want. Yeah. So if you saw enough of my streams, you can sometimes see these white lights, they basically turned off because I sometimes don't look at them and forgot about the batteries, because this white light works on batteries and this color lights works from the wall plug. Okay. Write a small program to kill 3 spiders. In order to program the bot, select it. Okay, good start. We don't have show it snow in our country. I don't know how people here go through Christmas. Santa won't come. In Russia, we also don't have Santa. We got, how can I translate it in English? In Russian, it's a Ded Moroz, so it's like a grandpa, called grandpa, something. Rose, grandpa. And we get a lot of snow there. Okay. In order to program the bot, select the number 1 to 4 corresponding to the programs contained in the bot appear on the lower left-hand corner of your screen. Select the first line. Click the button with the braces and you will arrive in an editor where you can write the program. Okay, we already know this. While you are writing the program, the key F1 will display the text you are reading right now. Okay, when you have finished writing the program, click the OK button. In order to execute the program, click the arrow button. Didn't know that. You didn't know that Russia got like the most of the snow on this planet? We got not only a lot of oil, but a lot of ice and snow. Okay, program. You must tell the bot exactly step by step what it must do in order to kill the 3 spiders. The bot understands only precise instruction, which it will execute one after another. When you click the brace button in order to write the program, a part of the program will be already there. Okay. This extern is throwing me off because after C++, I automatically assume that I'm importing some function because extern in C++ means grab extern function. I know about snow, but you have a different Santa. That's yeah, you just can Google it and you will. And the main, like the problem in our country, a lot of people confuse the outfit. Then if we see this like New Year mascot in the red and they say that it's a Ded Moroz, we say, what the Ded Moroz wears blue and not a red, like red, it's an American version of Santa Claus. Ded Moroz doesn't wear red. Okay, let's go back. Programming mixed with a Russian folklore. That will be something. Who will see the stream later? They will be confused. Everything that is already written when you arrive in the editor must not be altered. Just introduce the necessary instruction at the cursor. I hope they will explain later what actually this means, because it's kind of important, you know? You will need the following instruction. Aim, 0. Put the cannon straight. Okay. Turn, executes a rotation of a certain angle. Give a bracket in degrees. For example, turn 90 will turn both 90 degrees to the left. Example, quarter turn to the left turns minus 90. Okay, so minus to the left or right, no, it's a plus. Label turn the 90 degrees to the right, quarter turn right, positive value turn left, negative value turn right. Okay, so opposite direction, wow. why they did it like that, I don't know. 180 will make the boat face the opposite direction. I like blue color. Good. Your favorite song is apparently the Blue by the I don't remember the name of the band, but it's really a popular song from 2000s, I think. I laughed hard. I thought it was Dead Moroz. Turns out it's Dead Moroz. Yeah, Old Man Frost, yes. Grandpa, that's why I said. In this case, it's not a old man, it's a grandparent, because he got like how it's not aunt, but niece. Is English, it's also. Let me translate real quick. Grandchild, wait a minute. Granddaughter, yeah. So he got a granddaughter, that's why he's basically granddad. Grandpa. Wikipedia lied then. It's like really depends. He is old, but like if you call someone in Russia dead, it's kind of insulting. And he like dead just because he's a grandfather, not because he's old. But he is old, unfortunately. I think hi in Russia is difficult to pronounce. Привет? No, it's easy. It's like private, but привет. A little bit different accent. But if you will try, you will learn it pretty easy. Okay. Fire. Shoot the cannon. The number bracket indicates the duration of the burst. In most cases, shoot a burst of 1 second. Okay, let us see the beginning. Put the cannon straight. Aim 0. Shoot the spider straight in the face. Fire 1. Turn 90 degrees to the left. With turn 90. Shoot with fire. So spiders will be placed straight around us. Here is a program. La, 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 okay. It is up to you now to write the rest of the program. Hello. You got lunch. Bon appetit, as usual. BTS fun. How's your pesto sauce? Rest is from you have got a problem, can always look at the solution. Select the solution program on the lower left hand corner of the screen. You can also run it, okay, with a button. Good? Good for you. I tried it again, it's meh. Remarks. Be careful to write the instruction precisely. Respect the lower and upper cases letters. Okay. Always write one instruction per line. It's a lie. You can write them in one line. Don't forget the semicolon, just. But it's not a good practice, of course. There is some exceptions for this rule, but usually, yeah, you need to write one by line. Finish each line with a semicolon. In case your program does not do exactly what you wanted, you can put the bot back at the starting point with the button reverse. You can also start over again from the beginning, hit the escape key, then click restart. The program you have written will not be lost. Okay. So yeah, we got basically spiders on the 90 degrees. What is the example? Wait a minute. Let me write my own. So this is the solution. Aim, fire, aim, fire, aim, fire. Okay. We will be following their logic, but a little bit differently. So first we will turn -90, then fire 1. And then turn 0. There is a interesting question. Turns to the degree or amount of degrees. I wrote it, but I didn't remember. Okay, where is the turn? There is a turn. Turn instruction, rotation. Angle, value. It's a relative or absolute, because in this case I need to turn 90 and again 90. Okay, it's relative. Instruct a bot to change the power cell of a nearby winged shooter. Program the grabber bot to change the power cell of the winged shooter. The winged shooter can then shoot the spiders. Program the grabber bot, execute the program. Winged shooter is already programmed. It will do its job as soon as it has got a new power cell. You will need following instruction. Grab takes whatever there is in front of the bot. Drops wherever bot is carrying in front. Turn, we have seen this instruction already. Pick up, turn, drop. Etc. La solution. Be careful to write instruction precisely. Okay, this is the same. So we got like that then, yep. I don't want to open this. So turn to the right. Grab in front. Then turn to the left. Drop. place occupied. Why it says dropping if it's wait a minute, there is a battery already. I can't return back. Return to start. There it is. Okay. So we first need to grab empty battery, then we need to turn to the left and drop. Then we will turn 180, it doesn't care in which side, plus or minus. And then we will grab and drop. Okay. 180 and drop. And we will see the death of this spider. There is a second one. And third one. How many are there? 4? Yeah, mission accomplished. Take a titanium ore and bring it to the converter. Okay. F1. Write a program that takes a chunk of titanium ore and drops in one to the converter in order to produce a titanium cube. You will need a new instruction. You will have to move. Instructs the bot to move forward or backward. The distance of the move is given in the bracket in meters. Move 10, move the bot 10 meters forward. Move -1, 1 meter backwards. The instruction turn, grab and drop have already been explained. Blah blah blah. Click the name of the instruction underlined in the blue and explanation. But it works only here. From the code I can't open it. Titanium ore is 20 meters in front of the bot. The converter is 10 meters behind the bot. After dropping the titanium ore, the converter, do not forget to move back, for example, 2.5. So as to allow the converter to get down to work. So 20 meters on the front, 10 meters behind the converter. So right now we will hard code the moves. Yep. Move 20, grab, then turn 180, then move 30, and drop, and then move back, for example, 2.5. So when you do something like that, it's really bad. It's called magic numbers. You basically can't understand what they mean and where they came from. It's a bad practice. But here in learning, okay, I hope they will explain later variables. Come on, yep, voila, and I did a oopsie. I moved in front, forward, not back. Let's do it again. Voila, we got an titanium. Mission accomplished. Why they show different bot here, actually. Oh, finally, use bot's radar to look to the titanium ore and break into the converter. Yay. Take a chunk of a titanium of the exact location which we do not know. Use the bot radars to find it. Bring the titanium ore to the converter. As you have certainly noticed, the program written in the previous exercises were completely blind. If the titanium ore, power cell, or the spider had been at another location, the bot would not have found them. The radar represents the eyes of the bot. With the radar, it can detect the object around it. For example, the instruction radar titanium ore will return information about the closest chunk of titanium ore. However, we will have to store the information returned by the instruction radar titanium ore somewhere. For this task, we will need a variable. Finally! A variable is like a small box with a name where you can put some information, retrieve it, change it, etc. Before you can use a variable, you have got to declare it. First, you must indicate the type of the variable, in this case object. A variable of this type can contain all the information describing an object, such as a chunk of titanium ore, a spider, an ant, a bot, a power cell, etc. Then you must write the name that you want to give to the variable. For example, item. If I put this together, we get the following line. So this is the type and this is the name. Okay. Then we must put information returned by the instruction radar into this variable. I hope they will explain that you can do all of it in one line. The variable item contains many different kinds of information. Just this is a declaration of variable. This is initialization. Sometimes, like here, if a function returns the item, that's not a problem. But sometimes, if you try to do weird stuff and use uninitialized stuff, you will get a big fun time with exceptions. Because using uninitialized variables is a big no-no. The variable item contains many different kinds of information. It contains the position, the orientation, the pitch, etc. In order to get the position of the chunk of titanium ore, write item position. It's called a property. Then we use the instruction goTo in order to move the bot to the position. Here is the line that puts all this together. goTo item position. Okay. If you translate this into English, this would mean go to the position of the object described by the variable item. You can then just pick up what is at this position with the instruction grab. If we put all of this together, we get the following program. Okay, declaration, initialization, go to position and grab. Then you must look for converter and put the information about the converter into the variable item. And here they are doing another strange thing. They overwriting the old variable. That's also not a good idea. But okay, they are teaching basic stuff for now. Go to the converter with the same instruction. Go to item position as above. We drop the titanium and step back. The converter will take care of the rest. If you want to know more about names of the different objects in the programming language, please refer to the text about categories. Well, as usual, read the freaking manual. A variable must be declared only once at the beginning of the program. You can then use it as often as you want, but you shouldn't do this. In order to avoid retyping the instruction explained above, you can select them with a mouse and copy paste. No, we will suffer. So, object. What they didn't explain, but I hope they will explain. The variable name must be descriptive. Like before all of this ID and other helping tools, usually it was even funnier. For example, if it was a Boolean, you can see this notation like is working, for example. So this B at the start was signifying the actually type. So for string it was S, like name, because you didn't have this like nice tools with a pop-up hint and IntelliSense. If you don't have this notation, you will have to go to the start of the application and understand which type is this variable is. Like that, this was avoidable. Right now, this is dying out because of the IntelliSense and stuff. So I think it's even bad practice right now. But names must be descriptive right now. So for this we will be titanium, or it will be name for the variable radar. About camel case, Pascal case, and etc. It will be later, I hope. Then we need to go to this titanium or position. Then we will grab what we got and we will search for the converter. Position and drop. But here, no, they don't have a collision like that, I think. Then we will move back again and watch. Okay, it doesn't compile because I misspelled titanium. Well, let's see what will happen. He was even able to pass around this obstacle. Okay. He's getting there. Now go back. we got an titanium. In titanium. Interesting, in French titanium is masculine or feminine. Okay, next one. Power all the winged shooters. I hope they will explain loops. Oh my fun, there's a whole army. And a lot of the batteries in the random position. Power the winged shooters with power cells so they can kill the ants in the ant nest located in a hole north of your position. That's a nice game. The wheeled grabber must go to a power cell, grab it, go to a winged shooter and drop the cell. This task is very similar to the task performed in the previous exercise, except I don't need to grab the previous one. How? It's easier. Here is a program. Again. Object. Item. What does this indentation? I remember in our time with Fortran, indentation was a crucial part. Item radar. Okay, go to OK, grab, then find converter, go to position, drop. Okay, it's old code, but we will have to change this to the winged. The best way to solve the present exercise is to copy the program and paste. Then you just have to make the necessary changes in order to adapt it. But like that, you will have to call it each time. Yay, I see a loop. Nice. Instead of looking for titanium ore, look for power cell. Instead of going to a converter, go to a winged shooter. As soon as the winged shooter has got a new power cell, it will get down to work. If you want to know more about the names, okay, I already saw it. Further improvement. Loops. Once the program explained above works properly, you can improve it. In order to repeat the task over and over again, like this, you will not have to execute the program several times in order to power several bots. All programs written until now execute all instructions only once, one after another, from beginning to the end of the program. You can also tell the bot to repeat some instruction, just write while true. And not a good start into loops. You are starting from teaching people how to write infinite loop, which will kill your program. Good start. An open brace in the instruction to be repeated and closing brace. Okay, repeating some instruction several times in this way is called a loop. Here is an example. Repeats over and over instruction that looks for a power cell. Grab and drop it on the winged shooter. Just they don't have any like break condition here, but it will break here because go-to throws an exception if item is null. So program will just crash basically. Of course, a variable declaration object item must not be inside the loop, but just before declare a variable only once. Yeah, it's a good notice. If you will create a new variable each time, you will waste so much time on it. Bot can execute program perfectly well on his own. Meanwhile, you can, for example, select the ostron and take a look at what's happening at the nest. The show is worth it. So you are telling me to go and look how we will destroy the ants? But be careful not to get shot by your own bots. Thank you for the notice. Ah, no, not the solution. Why they show it in this example? Why they don't read solution? So we will get object, which will be battery. Radar. Ah, no, just battery. So we need two objects, battery and a bot, we will call it, because why not? While bot, interesting, can they do this? Battery, radar, power cell. Will this compile? Не-не-не-не-не-не. Expression must be return value. Yeah, this is better. Maybe this will work either. No. So each start of the loop, we will grab the basically where the power cell is located, and we will check if we get something, and if we will we didn't get any batteries, we will go out of the loop. I will not make a infinite loop here, and because of this it will save item here, and I can easily grab it from here. Go to battery and grab it. Then go to this. We will need to find bot. Can I mute you? So someone tried to call me. That's not a good time. Not a good time if they will. If it's something important, they will leave a message. So winged shooter. Yep. Then we will go to position, and actually here I forgot access the position. And drop the battery. Should work. Okay, let's see. Let's fly. Follow this guy, because I don't know where the freaking nest. Oh, okay. Oh, they are shooting a lot. So bot just flies over and goes away. Ah, no, he returned. Sorry, I'm calling bot he, because in Russia bot is a masculine. That's why. And a reflex. Bot destroyed. Oh la 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 la. Not enough energy, just they will drop because of the losing energy. Okay, but we succeeded. Use the radar to find and kill all spiders. Kill several spiders whose exact location we do not know. Use the bot radar to find them. Find the closest spider with instruction radar, alien spider, as we did in the previous exercise with titanium ore and power cell. But do not go to the position of the spider. The bot would be destroyed before arriving there. Just turn towards the spider. The instruction direction, item position, calculate the angle of the rotation that the robot must perform in order to aim at the spider. In order to actually aim at the spider, just right turn into the direction. Notice the two closing brackets, this one apparently. At the end of the line, yeah. Before the semicolon, there are two open brackets, so there must be two closing brackets. Yeah, because this is the one call to the function, and this is a bracket for this function, and this is a second pair. So. Then shoot with the instruction fire. Here also you can use loop while true in order not to have to execute the program again for every spider, as we did in the last exercise. So we just need to turn. Again, because the loop we need to create here the object. Then we will while spider radar alien spider not equal null. Just some languages they got very flexible system of types, and you can just do it like that, and it will check if this is null. It will be casted to the boolean, which will be false, and you don't need to explicitly check not equal, but not in this language. Here we also need to be careful with brackets, because we need to isolate this with brackets, because it doesn't freaking understand the order of operations for some reason. So we have to use additional brackets. So this is first operation and this is the second, and then we are using while. Turn direction. So easiest way to not to lose track of brackets is to close them before opening the new one. So there is a one set, and inside we will write another set with another function. So spider position, yeah, it requires. Yep. And then we will fire. Okay. And we are done. Learn to move the bot to that so that no spider can escape. Okay, so now we are killing retrieving troops. Move towards the spiders that are out of shooting range. The program will look like the previous one, but before you shoot, use the instruction move in order to get close enough. The question is just how many meters the bot must move. Instruction distance. Okay, calculate the distance between two positions. In this case, we need to know the distance between the bot and the target. So nice introduction to polymorphism, to overload. Sorry, polymorphism. It's a little different about classes. It's overload function. The position of the target is given by item position. The position of the bot is given by position. The distance between the bot and the target is given by distance, position, item position. Okay. The range of a fireball cannon is 40 meters. In order to get close enough, the bot must move forward distance. So position minus 40. The following line will do this. So distance, we're getting distance between this and then subtracting forward 40. Just enter this line to the program before the instruction fire and the bot will start to move. So they destroyed my program. Why did they give me this then? Spider. Wild. Spider equal raider. Alien. Spider. Okay, not equal null. We will get I think it's a integer, must be. That's a reserved word. So dist equal distance to spider. Call it like that. Distance. I can't open the docs. Distance. No, I confused distance with direction. Okay, so this is the usual distance function. Okay. So they didn't explain what the position is. And that's a problem, because they also didn't explain this object. Because this position is the position of a bot. If you know the conception of this, it's basically this. And I think it will even work. Because this points to this object, which is bot itself. So this position of a bot. And there is a position of a spider, which we found. Then we will move distance minus 40. But again, when I first saw the code here, and there was also something like move distance minus 40, I was like, why 40? What is this arbitrary number means? And like here they explained, it's a freaking range. So we can make range of cannon equal 40. And this is much clearer. And we also need to turn the I forgot the function. Direction. I forgot even the word. Direction. Spider position. Should work. Let's try. Okay, because loop doesn't get a timeout. He was trying to shoot twice. That's bad because each shot just annihilates the battery. What the hell is you doing? Why are you shooting? Turn and fire. Okay, let's wait like it's a second or millisecond. Or we will waste all of our battery before. Wait. Seconds, okay. Okay, this is fine, let's go. Second try. Now he waits. And something wrong. He's moving somewhere in the wrong direction. I messed up. I am moving, I am not going to. Move just tells him how far he need to move. They didn't explain this here, so we need to first turn there, then go to the distance. Or it was just moving in the wrong direction, trying to shoot. That's better. Too bad I at least didn't find, and I don't think it exists, the check if like enemy was killed basically, so it's not counted in the next search. That's why I added wait, because even after it gets wounded, it still will appear in the radar. Okay, ants and wasps. Set the power of the different motors in order to achieve a barrage fire. Ooh, that's interesting. Too bad they don't have a event system here. As a defense against several giant ants digging from the north, rotate the boat when shooting in order to perform barrage fire. Ah, it's like whoo, shooting around itself. When you are radio guiding a boat, you can rotate the cannon during the burst in order to sweep a whole zone. You can also do this when programming the boat, but you have to turn the whole boat with the instruction motor. So it will start the motor movement and progress to the fire. It's like a sync function. The instruction asks for two numbers: the speed of the left-hand motor and the speed of the right-hand motor. So we will have to go into different directions. These numbers must range between -1 and +1. So it's a full throttle forward on back. Motor 1-1 moves the boat forward with the maximum speed. Both motors at full power. Motor -- backwards with maximum speed. 109 moves the boat forward with a slight turn to the right. Left-hand motor turns a little faster. And 1-1 will just make a turn in the place. Clockwise on the spot, yes. Left forward, right motor moves backwards. After motor instructions, motor will keep the speed until the next motor move. Okay. So it's just like presses the accelerator and you need to unpress it. Until the next motor move, turn or go to instruction. Okay, for example, if you perform a rotation on the spot with motor 1-1 and afterward you shoot with fire, the boat will continue to turn during the boost and will sweep a whole zone. The ants attacks from the north. In order to sweep the whole zone, the north of the boat, turn first to 90 degrees left with turn 90. Then repeat always while true. As a follow instruction, rotate clockwise with motor 1-1. A 2-second burst with fire 2. Rotate counterclockwise with motor -1-1. A 2-second burst. Okay. So we will have to like spray each 2 seconds. Okay, as usual. Spider. Are we looking for spiders? Ants. Okay, ants. Not spiders. We will call it just enemy. We don't care. No, like that, okay. While let's grab you here, not equal null. While this is true, we will make motor do I need to place it in the like most left position first? Okay, yes, they told this turn like -90. to the right. It doesn't matter, I can turn anyway. Just need to know where to move then. Motor. So left 1, right -1. Fire for 2 seconds. Then motor -1 to 1. And fire again. Semicolon. Then when there is no enemy, we will just stop. Or it will keep firing and rotating. Oh, it will just rotate. Can we switch the camera because I can't look at it? Ah, nice. Not bad tactic. Voila. Flying tower. Make a flying defense tower out of winged shooter. Okay. As a defense against ants attacking from all sides, adapt the program Spider 2 in order to fly at a given altitude. The program necessary for this task is somewhat similar to the program Spider 2 that looks for the closest ant, turns forwards, and fires. So we get item, infinite loop, item radar alien spider, turn to the direction of a spider and fire. You can copy paste and adapt it. Replace radar alien spider by radar alien ant, and right before the while loop another loop that activates the jet beneath the wing shooter until the bot reaches an altitude of 20 meters. Wow! The instruction jet controls the jet beneath winged bots. The number in brackets must range between -1 and 1. Jet 1, move the bot upwards with maximum speed. -1, downwards with maximum speed. And jet 0, stabilize. As the bot must reach a precise altitude, move it upwards slowly with jet point 2. Wait until it has reached the desired height, then stabilize the altitude with jet 0. In order to wait until it has reached the desired height, we need a conditional loop. The instruction inside the loop will be repeated only as long as a certain condition is true. The altitude of the bot is given by position Z. We already saw that position. Give the position of the bot. And the position is given by the 3 coordinates x, y, and z. The x is a west east, y south north, and z is a vertical. Therefore, we must wait position z. Okay. After waiting 0.2 seconds, the program will check if the altitude is still below 20. If this is the case, it will wait a little more. If not, the program continues after the looping. Example, after closing braces. Do not forget, after the loop, to stabilize the altitude with jet 0. Oh. So let's place this and remove this. We will change this. Check. Just can grab this from here. And not equal null. Okay, so far so good. We got jet point to while this position. Okay, we will omit this. We already know what it means. So. And then we will make jet 0. And then turn and fire. Okay, should work. So when stabilized, it basically not overheating and rising, but not so fast. The problem, they get better range than we are. Why we are not shooting? At which point we are? Poof. Okay. I see the problem. That's a problem with copy-paste code. I forgot to change it to... wait a minute. Alien spider. That's alien ant. It was a... okay, like that should work. Yeah, that's better. He can't properly shoot because he's like... he's constantly moving. Yay, we did it. Flying Tower 2, that wastes less energy. Yep. Can we have this nice thing? Adapt the program Tower 1 in order to avoid wasting energy when shooting at ants that are out of range. Oh, nice. The program Tower 1 shoots in the direction of the closest ant, even if it's still out of range. Okay. Let me copy it just in case. If the bot must perform the same task than before with only a regular power with only a regular power cell, you can insert a loop that waits until the end is close enough. Example, until the end is at less than 40 meters. Only one burst will be needed for every ant then. You can give the instruction radar more parameters, numbers indicating where the radar should look for the ants. For example, radar alien ant 036040 will only look for ants that are closer than 40 meters the two first numbers tell the radar to search in all directions. So from 0 to 360. So basically all around. The last two numbers tell the distance. Where is this? Detect only ants that are at a distance between 0 and 40. If no ants is found that is closer than 40 meters, the instruction radar returns a value null. Finally. We can then write a conditional loop similar to one we've written in the last exercise that waits as long as there is no end closer than 40 meters. Notice that two equal signs are needed to perform a comparison. Yeah, it's a comparison, not an assignment. This is assignment operator, this is a comparison. For those who don't know. But not all languages work like that actually. In some languages, this is also a comparison operator. And in JavaScript, we also got three like equal signs because of the typization problems. Because if you will compare like string with a number 1 and the integer with a number, not integer, number with a number 1, if you will place two equal signs, it will count it as equal because it will apply a conversion to the same type, and it will count them as the same value. So equal string 1 will be equal number 1, but if you will place 3 equal, it will check for the type first, and if the type of variables are different, they will be counted as different, so string and number will not be equal. So this is interesting stuff everywhere. If you are switching between languages, you need to know this stuff. Just insert these lines before the instruction and the bot will wait before shooting. Okay. Like this, a regular power cell is enough to kill all ants. Let's add this, remove this, remove this. Again, we will change while loop, why it's lost one bracket. So object, we will move you here. Then this will be moved inside these brackets and counted as null. And we will change this to this. Let's actually overload. So when your function got the same name, but different parameters, different signature, it's called. It's called overload. They don't show it here. Yep. They just show that it's an optional parameters. Okay. If item compiles, type declaration missing. Sorry, there is a bracket. Now let's fly. I see you. And he will see you also really soon. If I didn't mess up. And apparently I did. Strange. That's an end. Move. La la la, Raider, Alien, and 0360, 040. That's a problem with my while loop. After the first false, he just goes there. So we will do different stuff. While that's easier to do out there. While so we will search for all aliens actually. And then while item distance position to item position. Greater than 40. We will wait 1 second. And then we will fire. Again, I need to get back. Not null. Misspelled. So we will check for all ends, no matter how far they are. We will detect it. And we will just wait until the distance is greater than 40. And when this is false, we will turn and fire. Only one problem can be here. It can find not the closest one, I think. But we will see. I think it's supposed to find the closest. Yeah, it's working. So he's turning only when the end is in the range. Come on, last one behind you. Not enough energy. Nice. he can't get him. Lost too much energy. No, not this. Just I don't like wild room. We can just change a wait time because we waited too long, I think. Where is the instruction about hotkeys? Controls. F6 by F8. So we can make it faster. And we again messed up. They are waiting for point 2. No, wait a minute. It's jet, wait. There is also point, okay. So should be working. Fast forward and it should kill. Yeah. We are golden. Instruct a winged shooter to clean the whole region. Wow. So we will annihilate everyone. Nice. Program a winged shooter to hunt all ants in the region. In this swamp, a wheeled or tracked shooter is of little use, and ants in opposition to spiders keep moving. You cannot just turn towards the closest ant, move forward and shoot. The easiest way to solve the problem consists in flying at a height of 10 meters, aiming down with a -20 and approaching the ant with a conditional loop as long as the distance is greater than 20 meters. In this conditional loop, you must look for the closest ant, turn towards it, then set the motor at full speed with motor 1-1 and wait a little, for example 0.2 seconds. All these instructions must be repeated until the ant is at least than 20 meters and just shoot it. So we are shooting ants. So flying at 10 meters. So jet 0.2 while position z less than 10. Weight 0.2. And then jet 0. Then aiming downwards -20. And approach the ant with a conditional loop as long as the distance is greater than 20 meters. Object and while and equal radar alien and not equal null while and no distance position and position greater than 20. We're using all again motor according their documentation. Weight 0.2, then motor apparently 0 because both of them, and then we will turn no, just shoot it, fire, because we are always kind of aiming down and we should shoot them like that. Oh, there's a water. Where are you going? Can you tell me? He's going in the wrong direction. I just told him to move. Need to turn in the direction of end position. And so when you encounter this kind of stuff, when you are using the same in the different places, it's a time to make a variable. I think it's a point, this position. Yep. Should be fine. Okay. It goes to the old position of the end. So we will have to constantly check. While distance is greater than 20, turn, motor, wait. That's the problem. We are not updating position. That's bad. Sometimes it doesn't work as intended. Or we just need to update the end position. Yeah, wait a minute, let me change this. We still can use variable. But we will have to do it each time here. Don't know how good it is actually. Kinda not repeating in one place, but you need to repeat twice in the different place. But for me, it's more readable. Oh, I can even make it better. Wait a minute. Shish. And distance to end. Integer. We will grab this. And we will just so we will check distance. No, not what I wanted. So we will anyway duplicate something. No, it's even worse, I think. Okay, let's go back. And finish it like that. Are you freaking serious? You again missed. Okay, so we got a bug in our program. Because if Ant was able to get underneath us, we will just stuck. So we need to, if distance is greater, we go there. if less. We need to go back. Else if distance is less than 20. We need to go back. But like that we will check only once, not a while here. We can do another while and equal null. So we will just grab end from the radar, but here we will wait until selected end will not die. And here inside we will get its position each time. Else we will kill it. I think we can even get out here. Will it work? Now he's going backwards. It's too hard for him to find the proper place to shoot. Because it should be exactly 20 meters. Shit. Come on, not example. If we will change it to 15, so it will start shooting just a little bit before. Oh, I know, I did a basically opposite. Did I messed up the ifs in the wrong direction? If distance is greater than 25, we will go forward. If less 15, we will go back. Here we should shoot. Yeah, that's better. No, I can. Check is too fast. This requires additional weight. Like 5 seconds till he dies. We will try and shoot again for nothing. Yeah, one is down. He's waits. Ah, come on, why are you shooting here again? Illegal object. Ah, because he already died. Let's add you here. Ah, wait. Because I'm looping here, I don't need it here at all. This is updated here always. Yep. It's done. Now 5 seconds enough to die. At least 10 we need. But okay, we got a big battery, so we can waste some power. Hey. This one even slower to die. You can make it faster. I forgot. Yay, mission accomplished. Adapt the program to mountainous terrain. Oof. They will teach me how to use they got no. Ah, yeah, topography. Adapt the flying height of the wing shooter to the terrain. Here is one more time the program of the previous exercise that hunts ants. So they got like that, but they limited to 20 meters. So they first search for the alien ant in 20 meters radius, and then radar any ant. So while you can't find anyone around you in 20 meters, fly to the other one and fire. But they don't take in account if ant moves. Because he gets this item with a position, but while you are flying, ant will freaking move. So this while will be false when you're flying until you get close to it, and then it will just fire. But again, you was flying in the direction where end is doesn't exist anymore. That's a bad program, in my opinion. The bot always stays at an altitude of 10 meters above the sea level. This is not adapted to the mountainous terrain of the present exercise. The bot has got to adapt to the terrain. The best way to do this is to insert just before the weight point 2 a test to see if the height above ground is too low or too high, and to react accordingly. We already saw that position Z gives the altitude above the sea level. Topo position gives the altitude of the ground at the position of the bot. So the height of the sea level of the ground beneath the bot. Okay. If we want the bot to stay at an altitude between 6 and 9 above ground, we must treat the following cases. If position Z minus topo position is smaller than 6, the bot must climb with jet 1. If position is greater than 9, the bot must go down. In order to program, use the instruction if that executes the instruction and braces only once if the condition is true. If you will just wrap it in the while in case there's a jet stop, basically. So it's not supposed to go in the infinite like jumping state. Before starting the testing, stabilize the altitude with jet 0 in case the height above ground lies between 6 and 9. The bot must neither climb nor go down. If afterwards either jet 1 or jet minus 2 executed, it will cancel the previous jet 0. Just insert this line before the weight point 2 and the bot will adapt to the terrain. You can then delete the first line of the program that sets the initial altitude at 10. So what the point of this exercise to kill again everyone? They are moving. I didn't save my previous program. Let's grab these and now they want to put this here. But they apparently again want freaking infinite loop somewhere, no? So like that, we will start with jet 0. It will check if we are below 6 meters. We will fly up. We will wait for point 2. Then we will stuck here. So we need to loop here. Stream. delete the first lines of the program that sets the initial altitude at 10. But I need a while here. Let's see what will happen. So far so good. But he will not change the altitude then, because we will not execute the code before. So it must be in the other place. What the hell they are talking? This must be inside. Okay. Let me remove all of it. So this will all happen while we are hunting ants. Object ant. So while ant equal radar alien on ant alien ant not equal null, then while and we will use their use of the radar. Mm, 0360 020. Will not compile like that. So while we don't have any ants around us, we first of all check if distance our position with topo how position z minus topo. So because it's just integer, I don't need a distance. Minus topo int altitude if altitude greater than 9, we will jet minus 2, because 1 it's something. It's too fast, I think will be. And jet. Wait, wrong button. So far it will work. Yep. Okay, now let's try new addition. So if we get alien around us and we need to fly towards turn direction of end position. Then we need to stop. And then fire. No, wait, I forgot about wait. We will be too quick. Unknown object. Why? We got ant here. Ah, because it's a null. Yep. It's easier to move it down there. Ah, no. We need to turn into direction of alien here. Up of fancy. Here, where end is exists. Then we should fire our motors. Then we will check until we're flying if everything fine with altitude. As soon we found the target, we need to stop and fire. But where we are going? On the turn. Okay. We don't use. You should take breaks sometimes. That's why my stream goes only for 4 hours. That's exactly perfect time for me. I can do this for 4 hours and that's all. I don't like to make a lot of breaks. I lose concentration like that. I prefer to concentrate, do stuff, and then make a longer break. Let's add another turn here, so at the end we will turn in the correct direction. Okay. It doesn't work. Interesting. Can I grab the code from my previous solution? Many use Pomodoro technique. Yes, I know about it, but for me it's awful. If I will make like breaks every like half an hour, I will not do anything. Read about context switching on in CPUs, and you will understand my problem. Switch context is a awful thing. So how I did this previously? I don't like their system. This should be different. So while we are far distance between our position and end position greater than 25 I did last time, if and another while here, while and equal null. We will okay, first of all, we will check chats every time. Then we will check distance. If distance greater, we will move forward. Else, if distance less than 15, we will go backwards. Else we will not move. And we will fire. And turn will be here. Should work. Nope. He turned and started to shoot. Turn. This fire must be in outside of the loop. And not now. We are turning to its direction, checking altitude, checking distance. What else? and wait. Like 10 seconds. And it's stuck. We're getting in. Not now. Turn. Then we are checking altitude. It must put jets 02. And then motor 11. Maybe I need to set jets to 1 actually. He doesn't fly. What the hell? Do they have a comments? Yes, they have. What's happening? Okay, turn is making this. So I need to make turn. At the end here. After he got to the height. We are resetting jet 0 immediately. I'll just remove this. No. He doesn't like turn. Just if I'll move turn to here, we will turn only once. I can of course turn here then. Doing, what the hell are you doing? That's why jet -1 is not a good idea. And also I forgot to lower the cannon. Nice. Now it waits. shooting again. I think I know what I can do, actually. We will wait while and not equal null. As soon as it became null after shooting, it should mean that he died and he will be free to go. Of course, if he misses, he will stack. One, how too many. Two more. Too many. And there we got this exact problem. He's stuck because he missed. So basically we need to make this. No. That's why you can't actually do this. You just need to wait. Like 5 seconds. Just in case. Or in 10 seconds he can die if he missed. Come on. Let's forget about it. No. It's quick save. Okay. Yeah. Last one. Oh, 3 times. Okay, now he should go back a little bit. Try again. Ah, wow. Yes. 3rd time the charm. He made it. Whew. Wasp Hunter. Shoot down the flying wasp. Oh, it will be interesting. Dogfight. F1. Shoot down the flying wasp. Here's again the program of the previous exercise. It shoot all ants and adapt to the terrain. And I again didn't copy it. My own program. In order to adapt the program to shooting wasp, you need to make a few changes. Replace all radar with radar alien wasp. Okay, the cannon must aim straight forward and not downwards. Replace aim -20 with aim 0, and the bot must fly the same height as the wasp. We will do a little difference. For this you must compare the altitude of the bot given by position Z with the altitude of the wasp given by the item position Z. If position Z greater than item position Z, go down slowly with jet point 3. And there's climb. Finger shooter is higher than the wasp, therefore it is better if the altitude of the bot is a little lower than altitude of the wasp. So we need to align our cannon with a wasp like that, but we will again do differently. I will try at least. In this case, we admit that the altitude of the bot ranges between the altitude of the wasp and the altitude of the wasp -1. Wasps move very fast. In order to increase your chances to get them, better to repeat just before the fire one a radar and a turn. Finally, to perform a last readjustment of the direction before the shot. You're supposed to do it with ants also. They also move. So, as always, object wasp. While wasp equal radar alien wasp not equal null while there is a wasp, and our selected wasp not equal null, we will do a lot of stuff. So first we need turn into direction of a wasp. Or can I because of the jets, I think it will be different. Okay, we will just turn and aim also direction wasp. Okay, because of this we will create a new int direction to wasp. We will grab, come on, stop doing this shit. Well, turn and aim, then we will check if our altitude integer altitude equal position z minus topo position altitude altitude of the wasp not no, we need to okay. We will check integer delta altitude. It will be delta between our minus wasp position z. So if altitude delta altitude greater than 0, it means that we are higher. Do I write altitude correctly? Where is the altitude? Let's copy Correct, okay. So if it's above 0, it means we need to go a little bit down. Jet point 2. Else if delta altitude greater less than 0, but we will make a room, so between 1 and -1. Then we will climb. Jet. I need to use point here. And actually here you can do another thing. Jet force point 2. So we will get rid of this magic number and can I do it here? I need a sign of altitude of the delta. Just if it was -1 and 1, it would be easier. Okay, let's just make it like that. Minus jet force and plus jet force. Can we do it here? No function will accept this kind of parameter. Direction, wasp, position. Okay, so this works. What are you doing? He's watching it, but he doesn't fly for some reason. I think because we are not waiting for anything. Let me make else. Jet 0. Why you are not flying? Because of the turning again. Direction to wasp. Turn aim. Okay, let me use a debugger. So we got wasp, we got okay. Direction, turn. The direction, okay. Aim. Now, altitude. 0. Wasp position Z is 8.5. And this position Z is 7.5. I'm checking altitude. Altitude is 0 because we are on the ground. I need to check my altitude with a wasp, not my position, not altitude. Mm. Mm. We're right now here. Oh no, wait a minute. Ouch. Let's check again. I think it was correct, but we need first get into air somehow. Now, our altitude is 0. Our position is 7.5. Position of a wasp is 50. No, it's velocity. We get altitude of a wasp. Wait a minute, then we should get our altitude. I don't need to calculate it. Just altitude minus position should get us minus 7.5. Delta minus 12. Less than minus 2, we should go up. Why we are not going up? Why jets doesn't work? Do we have a return here? Yes. Will it compile with that code? Why it doesn't trigger jet? So I'm jetting 1 up. Why it doesn't work? Well, we need to continue here. Okay, now we are working and we will go in infinite. Let me swap my headphones. Okay. Hmm. Strong review. Interesting why when I turn, jets doesn't work properly. And where is my headphones connecting? Interesting. But at least we are working. Okay, let's go back. So just jet 1 works if here we got jet force. If it's greater than 1, so the difference apparently between altitude and z, that altitude counted from the ground, not from the sea level. So basically I can just grab wasp altitude, and if my altitude is greater than there, we will go down. If not, we will go up. But it doesn't want to work for some reason. Delta -8. If it's here, it should go. Yes, we're getting here, jet. We are waiting. And we're going here and everything again from the start. For some reason, jet doesn't work. Why? Is something wrong with jet force? I will just make it hard-coded number. Yeah, now it's working. The hell? Jet force. Can actually move you here. Maybe. No, this is not a problem. So, jet force, where are you? Why are you 0? I am stupid, that's why. I am assigning not integer to integer. Whoops. I got double float. Yeah, float. I think they don't need it. That's why it was always 0. My bad, my bad. Come on, what's happening with the cursor here? One line down you're supposed to go from here. Why are you getting it up? You should aim exactly on the wasp. If okay, distance. So here we will get integer distance to wasp distance from our position to wasp position. If this distance is greater than 10, fly, else if distance less than greater than 25, less than 15, back up. Else again we need to aim. And shoot this bastard. And there will be wait in 5 seconds. Not shoot, fire. Okay, now go hunt them down. Why are you shooting up? Tell me, please. Why direction to the wasp doesn't work properly? Okay, let's try 0. What the hell are you doing? He landed. How am I supposed to get them? Because they are moving freaking fast. Turn direction and fire. Item reader. Why do you need to search every time? So this we don't need. We need to turn here and aim will be only there. Okay, let's aim 0. I will be able to kill them just by accident like this. Maybe I need to wait less time. Yeah, they're using 0.2. Nope. Still doesn't help. We will remove weight and we'll try to do it in real time. Come on, shoot. It just looks at the target, doesn't shoot. Hmm. Then 15, okay. 20. Come on. Why are you just hovering here? Jet Zero does this. Can't even fly. Hmm. Tries to do stuff. Are you serious? Why it can't aim properly at the target? Why are you aiming up? Okay, apparently aiming and the flying stuff is interesting objective here. So if we will separate this into while delta altitude greater than 1 or less than -1. Okay, greater than greater than 0, less than 1. What the fuck? Come on, wrong direction. This must be like that. We will check all of this. And here we set jet 0 if we got the correct altitude. Why are you not going anywhere? Where are we? Between 1 and 0. Where are you going? -1. Now he's descending. Okay. While delta less so if we're out of the range of -1 +1, we need to do this. Should work. Yeah, now we are moving. Now he landed. Because jet 0. But like that we will just don't stop. Now we're stuck. Because we need to wait. No. This while loop we will stuck in the state of correcting altitude. Point 2. It's strange. Flying tasks. Not so easy. Because they are really freaking fast. Save it like a test. We'll grab their jet fighter. Or I can just look at it first. Aim. -20. Okay. While true. While radar. Turn the direction. Then motor. Then jet 0. Adjust. Maybe I need to change this from else if to just if. But he still shoots somewhere. Replace. The cannon must aim straight forward. Bot must fly the same height. Must move very fast. Better to repeat just before fire. A radar and a turn in order to perform last readjustment. Just why do I need a radar if I got the item here? It's because of this item null. They are creating additional, because before fire I got the correct direction. Actually, I got not the last direction. So yeah, here we need to change direction at the last moment. Maybe this will help. Yep, I forgot that I set direction on the start before even flying towards the wasp. To just give it a starting turn. I forgot to readjust after I arrive. Come on. Get it? You son of a... Ow! Oh, too much? Too much? Missed. Got another target. Come on. Don't fly into the water, please. I hope. Oh, they collide. Come on, 2 in 1 shot. Nice. No! Everything was so good. Use the keyboard, please. Now we're back. So because I smacked on my table, my USB controller disconnected. And I lost mouse and keyboard and audio. Ah. That's another reason why I want a PC, because on this laptop, unfortunately, USB controller is glitching. Even mouse doesn't work. Nice. I don't have a mouse and keyboard. Let's use the trackpad, not touchpad. Maybe I will be able to at least get a mouse back. Can I restart my USB controller? Sheesh. At least I didn't lose my internet, because it's also USB. Again? Yeah. Huh? Come on. Come on. Most interesting thing that the fun. I will not see it. USB is displaying the keyboard and mouse, but they don't freaking work. So apparently I lost even camera and my main microphone. So I will have to finish like that, and I will see you all on the next week. Sorry for the technical difficulties. So have a good rest of your day, have a good rest of your evening, have a good weekend, and bye bye. I will go and fix stuff now.